They'll run it with Hyde. And he's held to 2. He had his season best performance, you could argue, in the game here against Kansas City. Up off the left side. And they are able to get it to him for the first. Trying to go with this young franchise to a place it's never been. Here is on second down to give to Hyde. And he tries to stretch it out. He's about a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it up top. They'll go deep, wide open is Stills, and no one near him for a Houston touchdown on the opening drive. 54 yards, Watson to Kenny Stills. Someone lost him, and the Texans strike.
Bubble outside, and you get the whole defense right there to look down, and they're like going. And you see Stills fakes like he's gonna block, and they all buy it. Really gave them a chance.
Here's 2nd and 12. And again, they go underneath. It'll be about 3rd and 5 or 6. Conley ends up with the football, but the whistle. 25. Pass dropped by Kelsey. Would have had the first down. So quick work for the Chief offense. 3 and out. Colquitt is blocked, and it's picked up by the Texans to run it in for the touchdown. It's Lonnie Johnson with the recovery. Up the ramp he goes, and the Texans stunning everyone here in Kansas City in the opening minutes.
Right up the middle, gets that hand with great effort, and this stadium is stunned. Johnson runs it back in.
Colquitt, the longtime veteran, 15 years in the league. He had 1 punt block this year. Huge play puts Mahomes and the Chiefs down by 2 touchdowns 5 minutes into the game. And here he rifles it, pulled down by Hill at the 35-yard. 2nd and 10. Over to Kelsey. Stiff arm and a first down. Trying to get Kelsey going after that first drop.
Houston, Watt's not on the field. It's first down. You'll see him in obvious passing situations.
Chasing after Mahomes. He flips it. Incomplete.
It can make you tougher. Like in this right now, 14-0. This team can come back. We know they're explosive, but they're tougher mentally, I think. And that has a way of showing in games that otherwise would be uncomfortable when you.
Dropped again. If this time it's Robinson, and he would have had a first down.
You're going to see Kansas City get softer, I think, after giving up a big play.
Here's the toss. Duke Johnson, he's still not down. He just brushed aside a couple of defenders and picked up a first down. Now going to keep it. Got a block by Stills. And it's a good gain on first down of about 7.
Looking at all the other stuff.
Here's a 2nd and 3. Hyde has the football, and he finds a crease. And Houston has a 2nd first down on this series that started back at the 15. Gain of 7. On first down, play action. Watson's got the time and bails out at the last moment to Duke Johnson. He tries to get stretching out every inch he can, but Reggie Ragland stayed home. He's contributed in his couple of weeks of action here. Coming after Watson. Frank Clark has him with the sack back at around the 43.
And that's when you know it's a big possession.
Yep.
He puts him back there when it's important.
Big hang time. Ball is fumbled by Hill. Down at the 6 in a fight for the football.
I mean, how huge is this right here?
Here was Tyreek Hill, who had 1 punt return on the whole year, but Andy Reid and the Chiefs felt like, well, it's going to be Houston football. They had to try to do something to change the tide, and instead, it only gets worse for the Chiefs. Keon Crossan makes the recovery. Traded this year from New England to the Texans. He played in that epic AFC title game last year, was on the field a lot.
Just stick with this play. We're good. We like it.
Out of the gun on 2nd and goal. Across the middle, and it's caught by Fells for the touchdown.
Oh my gosh, he called it. And right there, he was a power forward, Jim.
Yep.
You can go right over the middle. You just throw it. He's just posting up half the time, and great job by your eyes, Watson, to hold the defense and fire it in there. We're in the regular season, you're just like, we're going to play, we'll be fine. Now every play matters a ton.
And right through the hands of Robinson.
And each guy is trying to just catch it instead of just naturally react like you normally would.
Nobody thinks we can win. It was the first thing out of his mouth. Here's the 3rd and 10. Mahomes has the time to throw. Oh, what a hit! As Hill's unable to hold on. He was walloped by Justin Reed, and there's no... Watson's pass, and it is caught for the first. That's Hopkins. 2nd and 8. Pressure. Watson stands in there, and he guns it to Stills to the Chiefs 21. Tennessee have played twice in recent weeks, splitting. Here's a 2nd and 9. Watson flings it to Fells, and he can't make a clean handle. They protect Watson, give him all kinds of time. Over to Johnson, trying to find the marker, and he's just a little bit short. It's like the play he made on 3rd and 18 against... Anger on the hold, and the kick is good.
Talked about it, right? Week 6.
39-48, just 12 seconds shy of a 40-minute domination. And a return coming! It's Hardman! Johnson has an angle on him. Did he step out? They don't say stepped out. He takes it another 20 yards. Now a guy comes up and marks it at the 42. First down from the Texans, 42. Bacon to the line and the toss up top. And there is Kelsey. He won the matchup, and he takes it all the way down to about the 16, and watch him go. Pass caught on the run for the touchdown. Damian Williams. That's how fast they can do it.
Just watch. Little bump by Kelsey to get him open, and Williams gets the head around. Perfect throw. And Mahomes back shoulders it a little bit.
Go up the middle. And Hyde, and the pile is pushed for 5.
Proven difficult for Houston to do the same thing.
3rd and 4. And the Texans, 3 plays and a punt coming up. Thrown in the direction of Fuller. And they fake it. They snap it to Reed, and he is stopped by Sorensen. They snap it to the up back. And Reed is denied.
Watch, Reed's one-on-one with the whole field, and you just have to make a little move. And I tell you, Sorensen.
Here's a 2nd and 10. Lonnie Johnson, by the way, back on the field for that Houston defense. And he was defending on that play, but he's going to get flagged. Flings it. Caught. Touchdown, Kelsey.
But he knows this start is the worst case scenario. Kelsey wins the matchup. Perfect throw. The finish. Controls the ball. Look at this little sidearm. Down and away. Lonnie Johnson with good coverage. But Kelsey's just a tough matchup. Here they come. They're pretty.
It's been wild.
It's been wild.
Butker, this is going to be returned by Carter. Going to take it at the goal line. Ball's out, and it's picked up in the air. It's picked up in the air and run all the way back by Darwin Thompson inside the 10. Unbelievable. How many plays you said have been wild? Add another one. Second.
Carter brings this out, and then pop, ball comes out.
It was Sorensen again, I believe. Sorensen, who was able to kill the fake punt. There he is.
just an unbelievable sequence of what's just happening here.
Incredible.
It reminds me of like Rocky when it's like, what's he doing? Like, he's getting punched in the face. He's like, no, he's getting mad.
Houston's worst in the league on stopping third down. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes to Kelsey, and another touchdown for Kansas City.
Mahomes rolls out, feels the pressure, and then fires it back shoulder again to Kelsey, who does the matchup one-on-one. He's going to continue to make these guys feel like they're stopped, come back in, and then turn and get in the end zone. And
now Watson from the gun. Gets it to Hopkins, who spins around past the defender. And takes it to the 35 ball. Came up, but he was ruled down. And it's Sorensen again with the football. He's making plays, but this one.
How important and just the nervousness that each side has had.
Watson keeps it. And he busts ahead and holds on to the football before, again, it's Sorensen on the tackle. Little jump pass to Hyde. And he's got close to another first down.
Going back. And now you call plays based on what he's doing.
Tossing it back to Watson, who's able to fall on it. Hopkins was going to be dropped for about a 4-yard loss. And survived to a 3rd and 12. Down the middle. Dropped. Hopkins. Matthew actually broke it up. Plus yards away. They've scored touchdown on drives almost 50% of the time as they go deep. And there is a flag generated on Johnson. It's already been flagged once. And
field. There's only one guy. Everyone else is in man on their man.
Here's Mahomes' pass. Caught. Hill. Roby gets back on his feet and drags him down, but
hit to Kelsey.
One more play before the 2-minute warning. Houston trying to bring a blitz, but it is picked up, and Mahomes has a whole world in front of him. Inside the 40 and stepping out at the Houston 33. Took the ball to the top.
This is a really important sequence right here.
Here's Mahomes. He's on target at the 20. And Kelsey is feasting here in the second quarter. The wing off the right side, now move to the left. Here's Mahomes. Looking. Open field for a moment. He may have been past the line of scrimmage. It's called a touchdown. I tell you, this is going to be close, Gene Steratore. It's caught by Kelsey.
Well, listen, at his left foot. That's what it's going to come down to. I think he's behind the line. It's not anything other than the whole body has to be
Let's
passed.
bring in Gene. Gene?
You're exactly right, Tony, and I think it's that left foot right when Patrick Mahomes releases the ball.
Under further review.
So again, the line of scrimmage was the 5. Leave the hand. It is inches.
It's a play.
Watch Fuller at the top, the speedster. Breland on him. Watson heaves it. Hopkins has it at the Kansas City 40. Sack would be a killer for Houston. Watson somehow gets free and throws it past the line of scrimmage in the direction of Johnson. He had Frank Clark on him. Watson. He's better look for a sideline, and he's going to set up Fairbairn from about 52 yards. Fairbairn's kick, and it is going sideways right. That doesn't sound good as Mahomes, again, able to toss it quickly. Nice piece of running after the catch by Yelder, the backup tight end.
How about Tracy having to dodge the players and Bill O'Brien helping her out?
Yeah, he was there too.
High five, but get out of the way.
Scarlett trying to chase down Williams, who prevents what could have been a 6-7 yard loss. Get 10. No Kelsey in for this snap. Houston looked to jump. Free play perhaps for the Chiefs. And it's Sammy Watkins running around in that secondary and still breaking free.
Running the football.
On McCoy. Going up top. running with it is Mahomes. He scrambles again down to about the 10. He's got now the team. 2nd and 6.
Starting to think there's something else going on.
Could be, as Mahomes is going to run out of the pocket. McKinney trying to get there in time. And Justin Reed cuts the angle, but not until Mahomes sets up 1st and goal from about the... Williams drives it in for the touchdown.
We talked about it earlier. They weren't great this year in the red zone a little bit. Teams have figured out how to defend all these crossers, but you know what?
Running right at
from a yard or two, I mean, every team in the league is like sending 8 people right there, and the Texans are like, wait, they ran it?
Gene, do you see a taunting or something here when he puts the ball down at the end? Kick, one of the biggest legs in the game. And he shows it off here. Wow. Back to the goal line. From the 20 to the goal line. Carter's twisted down. Oh, Daniel got to him first, and then he was finished off by Pringle. Need him. So here's right. 1st and 15. A completion out to the 30. Can Watson find a way to rally his team for the 2nd straight week? Watson trying to get a chance to find someone fighting for his life, and he's going to be brought down. It's going to be a sack by Frank Clark. He's out there.
He's out there, but you got to pressure him now.
There's Mahomes getting set in the pocket, and look at Kelsey come right back onto the field and beat this defense and free himself from about 3 defenders and take the pile, sore hamstring and all, down to about the 46.
You can't cover him. The idea is to make the quarterback...
Generations. It's good for once a year. Here's a handoff to Watkins. And Sammy Watkins to the 30. And again, chunks every single play for the Chiefs. For this play, 2nd and 6. Mahomes in zone hunting, and over the head of Hill and Reed, and there is a flag at the 7-yard line.
Well, Roby was
pass interference, defense number 21. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic, 1st down.
Yeah, Bradley Roby, the former Bronco, 11 and 3 touchdowns. Sits out this one. 1st and goal, Williams. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rushing touchdown. He caught another one. So 3 on the game. And Kansas City, which, as you pointed out, had struggled this year in the red zone, unlike a year ago, 6 for 6 today in the red zone.
Weak.
They're down 16.
They're down 17. He's done a lot of great things in his career. This would be at the top of the list.
There's Hopkins. And he falls at the 46.
It's in the 07.
2nd and 10. Good cut by Stills. Dives ahead for a 1st down.
This is what I like.
Got 2 catches for 15 yards today. Hyde slips out of a tackle, almost lost the football. Pulled it back into the 39, gain of 4. He got
no safety. They want him to think everyone's coming here, and they are.
Here comes Clark. He steps away from him. Watson, sideline, and Hopkins got the feet down for the catch in the 1st at the 30.
No, 4 or 5, but it's still pressure. You just don't know which ones are coming. You got to be calm and wait it out.
They go to Stills. Fenton on him. Stills throws at the last moment to Watson. Are they going to rule him down? They're going to rule him down back at the 44.
Before the tackle.
Down the sideline, and it is caught. That's Fuller down to the 5. He got away from Fenton, who had just made the tackle for loss. Run to the short side. Watson, Hyde in front. He jumps over and in for the touchdown. That was a good block, too, by Stills on that side, as well as Hyde.
It's a touchdown. It's a great design play, but right there, that ball comes out.
Oh, that is close.
I think he gets past first.
Touchdown.
Before... Let's bring Gene in. Go ahead, Gene. Take this one.
We
Thanks,
brought you here for a reason.
You know what? All he has to do is maintain possession when that ball breaks the plane inside.
Get back into this game going into the fourth. Mahomes, though, well protected. I mean, all kinds of time. And there's Kelsey. And you give him that much time. You pointed it out already. Kelsey's going to beat you with Mahomes every 34 yards and 3 touchdowns. Here's the jet sweep. Hardman for another 13.
You know, really hard to guard. They're better than most people. Like each guy individually is just really hard.
It's like Houston jumped. Pass pulled down. Sammy Watkins inside the 10. In the red zone. 6 for 6. Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Blake Bell. He didn't have one all season, but he's got one in the divisional round.
Look right there. Adams has him, and Bell just tricks him. He looked into the backfield. That's your guy thinking he was going to block. See how he was in his stance?
Levi Stadium will be hosting next week's NFC title game. The winner of this one today coming up next. Here's a little pass over to Thomas. Watson down the middle of the field. Perfect pass to Hopkins. Double coverage down here on Hopkins. And it is dropped. Matthew had it. Hopkins. Pass tip and incomplete.
Only rushed 3 or 4 guys.
They're rushing 3 with a spy. Watson off his back foot. Way over the head of his target, Hopkins. Third and second and 4. There is Williams. Untouched till he went out of bounds. Still wasn't touched.
A lot of young quarterbacks with a lot of talent. These two are right near the top of any of them, obviously.
Yep. Williams. Again, he hasn't been touched until he gets to the 12. Mahomes throw for a 6th. Now they're going to hand it off to Hill. And Cunningham shoves him out at the 10. His rookie year, he was part of that team that took the franchise to the playoffs for the first time. Set up screen to Williams. In traffic, Williams. And he is going to be stopped. They actually get to a 4th down. The leading scorer in the NFL this year. He set a franchise record with 147 points. He puts up 3 more. To win the game, they would beat all 4 divisional winners to go to the Super Bowl. That would be a first in a row. As Watson goes out of bounds after a gain of 7.
Only get 6 to 8, 9 possessions a game, sometimes 2 for a quarter in the second half.
Ball off the hands of Stills, and it's 4th and 3. Deep Houston off the field. On 4th and 3. Out of the backfield, Johnson will keep him on the field. And 10. Thrown up in the air as the edges
were
being compromised. And yes, the flags are down at midfield. First down. Owen Fells. And you see a man open down the field.
Steve can only do so much, and he brought the system, but these guys have to, the linebacker coach, the defensive backs coach, D-line. That's who teaches the players daily. And once they learn this system, they fly around like this. I want to see him a lot because he does a lot of different things that make it difficult. Today, Houston can run the ball, so it minimized some of that. 4th and 2, Watson on the run, and it's incomplete. It was high for Hopkins. NFL by Coach Cowher and the Steelers in 1997. That's Martin with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Our producer still won't call that obvious.
Sounds like you're still hedging a little bit there too, partner.
And then it was 28-24. So they didn't come back in the game. They came back in a quarter, right? And then it was probably...
As Johnson takes it out to about the 16.
They did a great job this year. Just ran into a team that's...
And that's going to pick up a first down as we have 3 minutes.
Andy Reid is at the top of any coaching tree that people talk about. And I think for some people, they need that Super Bowl.
Nice catch.
That one team in New England, they're pretty good. They're still going to be good. I really believe that Bill Belichick's always going to figure a way out. Tom Brady's rare and crazy special.
On the sideline, catch by Carter. To Fells, and another 9. By the way, Deshaun Watson now with 374.
48, 44, whatever points in a row in a playoff game. It's just, you're not winning.
Coming after him. He got it away. It's Taiwan Jones.
Coming. Are they not coming? And they're not.
He points, he runs, he throws, and it is incomplete.
And that...
Here they do. Pass. Incomplete. Broken up by Breland. Fuller the target.
I would never blitz right in this guy.
And here he comes. Here comes Clark. Clark gets him all the way back at the 25. He's down. The Super Bowl down in New Orleans. They matriculated down to the Crescent City with Hank Stram and company and Lynn Dawson. They won that Super Bowl 50 years ago yesterday, and now they're one game away from going back to the big game.
Early on in this game, we talked about having them go through a little adversity. Mahomes was out. Not quite as dominant people thought at stretches this year. Andy Reid stayed the course, kept everyone mind going forward, keep improving one game at a time. But that makes you mentally stronger. And they were down today 24-0, and they stayed with it.